What's up, everybody? It's me, Lauren Ash. I am here guesting on the Bothering the Band podcast with Ryan and Abby. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a laugh. So buckle the heck in and get ready for a heck of a good time.
Lauren, we're so happy to have you. We've been looking forward to this for a while. We're so happy to make it work. Welcome to Bothering the Band.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your new music endeavor before we get into the dumb questions.
Yeah, so I've actually always wanted to be a rock star since I was a child. I would have much preferred to have been a rock star than an actor. Didn't work out that way. But I've always written music. I've always played guitar. It's like what I do to like wind down at the end of a day at work. I get out my guitar, I write songs. And so a couple years ago, I threw myself a big birthday party and was like, I'm going to hire a band. I'm going to front a band. And I did. We played covers. It was the best night of my life. And so then I started pursuing releasing my music. I just released my debut album called Call Me When You Get This. And yeah, it's been the most like amazing journey. I'm like on my first tour right now up in Canada. And I'm just having like the best time. It's been an amazing endeavor.
Oh, you're talking about it is infectious. The music is infectious. I put it on. I'm an old fart, so I put it on while doing the laundry the other day, and I just found myself bopping around the bedroom and like really getting into it. So thank you for providing that soundtrack.
I love it. Listen, yeah, they're poppy. They're boppy. They're all of the oppies.
I know, but I could see myself in a venue like again. Maybe 20 years ago, like pushing around and getting a little hyped.
Listen, that would be the dream. Like I'm a total punk rock kid. So like the idea that there would be any sort of pit that would form at a Lauren Ash concert would be absolutely amazing. So far, lots of bopping, lots of yelling, screaming, chanting, cheering, but no sort of like real pushing pits going around, but listen, never say never. Never say never.
Let's say a light pit, like a mild pit. That's what I would prefer personally, you know.
I saw The Offspring recently, and that pit got a little wild. It got a little bit like I got pushed. Like emotionally I got pushed. You know what I mean? I was like, this is I'm not 16 anymore. This isn't thrilling anymore. I'm just worried about like falling and breaking my teeth now, you know?
Oh, 100%. You're talking to two punk rock kids as well. So what kind of tunes did you like? Punk tunes did you like growing up?
Oh my God. I mean, I don't know. You're probably younger than me, but I think the big moment for me was the Survival of the Fattest compilation with like Diesel Boy and like that record for me. It's not even a record really, but you know, that compilation album. I was like, what's this? You know, and then that kind of like opened the door into that whole world. I mean, the Bad Religions, the Pennywise, Propagandhi, NoFX, you know, that whole kind of era of punk rock was definitely like my jam. And then I loved, you know, Blink-182. I liked the pop punk stuff as well. Obviously my music is very pop punk, like in that kind of vein and world. But yeah, I liked the cool stuff too. Don't worry.
Oh, we're not worried. We can tell.
I love it.
We can smell our own, you know?
Yeah. Oh, always.
We're going to Warped Tour this year in Orlando. We're meeting up in Orlando, Florida to go to Warped Tour. And yeah, we're stoked.
See a bunch of those Fat Records bands.
Hell yeah, that's so awesome. I love that. Listen, that is my like bucket list. My bucket list is to play the Warped Tour. That's like if I could get on like I'll play at 10 a.m. You know what I mean? Like just put me in the side, put me on like stage F in the back of a field at 9 a.m. But I could say that I did it. That's the ultimate dream, I think, for me.
Oh man. Well, we need to make that happen.
We do.
You know,
I think it's attainable.
Yeah, 100%.
You know who could assist with that would be Rich Wilkes.
Yeah, do you know who Rich
Do you know who that is?
I don't, but why did the name sound so familiar to me?
So he wrote and directed, I believe, the movie Airheads.
Oh,
he wrote Airheads. He wrote and directed Glory Days. He wrote the Motley Crue movie The Dirt.
Oh,
he
cool.
wrote Triple X.
But
he's a bud.
one of our favorite of his is a documentary where he created a fake Mexican punk rock band and convinced the Warped Tour, without knowing who he was or what he was doing, to give him some time, like on one of those like you said, like F stage in a tent little side things. And he did a whole little bit with it before he came out and was like, yeah, that none of this was real. But they do like La Cucaracha, but like punk rock style and a bunch of stuff like that. And he got into Warped Tour.
What is this documentary? I have to watch it immediately.
Oh, let me see if I can look it up.
Listen, you've given me enough detail. I can also probably find it. I just love documentaries,
It's
and
on
that
Amazon,
could not be.
or it's on Prime or something.
That's so up my alley. That's amazing. I have great respect for this man.
Oh, it's called Punk Like Me. And the overview just says a man scams his way onto the Warped Tour by pretending to be a writer from Rolling Stone and then having this band.
That's so funny. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love it. Good for him, man.
Well, you can meet us and come to Warped Tour with us in Orlando in November if you want.
Listen, I might still be on the road. That's the problem. I'm booked and busy up in Canada. We're doing the whole horn. We're going around the horn up here. Yeah.
Well, that brings me to this was buried a little bit deeper, but what's the Florida of Canada?
Oh, great question, actually. Well, we often refer to Alberta as the Texas of Canada. I could also see it being considered kind of the Florida of Canada, although not weather-wise. I would say more just politics-wise. Yeah, I'd say Alberta probably is the closest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, do you watch TV or movies with subtitles on?
This is such a point of contention with me. I have ADHD, and for me, putting the subtitles on, it just messes with my brain. Like, it's like trying to focus on two things and do two things at once. But my last boyfriend like insisted that we had to have them on everything all the time. So then I got used to it somehow. But I've recently gone back to my preference, which is no subtitles. And I gotta say, I think that's where I want to stay. I want to stay with no subtitles. Straight up. I get ahead of it sometimes. Sometimes the sentence is, you know what I mean? There's a spoiler in there. It's not for me.
It's ruining jokes.
Yes.
I've learned that when I watch Saturday Night Live, especially, is that I'm like, oh, I just read the punchline, but I'm not laughing because they haven't said it yet.
Right.
But
listen,
on
I
anything
understand
else,
why
I can't
people
hear
like it.
my
Like
words.
I get that, but yeah, no, I just think not for me overall.
I use it on British shows, like
Fair
Slow
enough.
Horses and
It
Peaky
really
Blinders.
helped on Letterkenny.
Yeah,
sure.
Because they talk so fast.
Sure. Well, yeah, and if you didn't grow up with those people, basically like I did, it's a real mirror into my growing up life. That show, growing up, I grew up in rural Canada, so it's but I could completely understand that for sure.
Oh, we're having a good time. Okay, what music are you into at the moment?
Oh, Youngblood. I've been into Youngblood. Listen, I keep telling, and people have been saying to me, they're like, you were into him before it was hip. And I was like, thank you very much. I've been into him for years. I love what he's doing. I love Idols, that latest record. I think it's like interesting and different. And I think like watching him grow as an artist in real time is really cool. But then also seeing him like blowing up is really cool. I feel like for me, it's like, I can't remember the last rock star, like the last new rock star. It's like, it's been a minute. So I just am so excited that it's like this real moment. It feels like for rock music and rock musicians that I feel like, again, I'm like, I don't even know what I would consider the last one like him, who's like, cause like, you could say that like, in some ways I've always thought that like Foo Fighters was the last like real rock band. Like, you know what I mean? Like it feels like they're writing the music, they're playing it, they're not, I'm sure they're using tracks live, but it's like, if there's a piano, they have a piano on stage, that kind of thing. But I don't think that Dave Grohl's the same kind of rock star to me as Youngblood is. He's like a Freddie Mercury, or you know what I mean? Or like he's like a front man, like a real character. I could go on about this forever.
You confirmed it for me, because there's been just being in the music world, this has come up, and even Abby's been like, gotta give it a go. So thank you for the stamp of approval.
Listen,
Youngblood.
great live. That latest record, fantastic. I can't recommend it enough. And listen, I'm also into like there's lots of like Eka Vandal I'm super into right now.
Yeah,
I think
like
she's
them.
really cool. Winona Fighter. I saw them play a festival
Yes,
this summer in
love them.
Canada.
I
Loving
saw them
Winona
open
Fighter.
for someone recently.
Oh, did you?
They're at Warped Tour too.
Are they?
Yes!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who'd they open for?
I watched them live and I literally turned to my friends and I was like, do I have to start doing high kicks when I perform? Like she's got so much energy and like the high kicks and everything. And I was like, man, I'm like, I think we're in different age brackets. So I'm just like, I'm constantly nervous about slipping a disc. You know what I mean? Like I can't get my leg up that high. I don't want to, it's just for my own safety.
As someone with severe back and disc issues, yeah, it's good place to take it easy these days.
I'm trying to just tone it down. You know what I mean? I try to stay in the middle range of exertion.
Middle kicks.
Middle kicks. Exactly.
Well, writing down middle kicks.
Middle kicks. Yes.
Yeah, that's so funny. And brings me to my next question is, do you do anything before you take the stage? Any stretching or breathing or hype stuff?
Yeah, I steam my voice. I use one of those vocal steamers. They are a game changer. I actually have this is like way too much information you don't want, but I'm going to give it to you anyway.
This is what the fans want.
Thank you so much. When I first started out as an actor performing live, I started losing my voice after like 2 shows and I was like, what's going on? Like, why am I losing my voice? Long story short, it took like a very long time to discover this, but I have the opening to my stomach doesn't close. So I'm in constant acid reflux. So when I was in my 20s, I had vocal nodes from the acid reflux, not from like misuse or overuse of my voice. And one of the big things I learned through that time, through like a lot of voice training and whatnot, was how important it is to steam your voice, how it's like the best way to hydrate your voice and like keep it all good. So I steam like 3 times a day on a show day, like truly like constantly steaming. Love a stretch, gotta stretch it out for sure. Love a Granny Smith apple. That's another fun trick. If you're feeling like your voice is like maybe not 100%, just slam a Granny Smith cut up and it'll just bring it right back. I don't know if there's science to that or if it's completely psychosomatic, but it works for me. But yeah, those are definitely the big ones. And then I don't eat before. I can't eat before I'm too nervous and jittery. So the other show ritual is I like to eat after. We like to have something terrible after.
Abby, what's the apple thing that we've asked on this before? Your mom and the apple?
It wasn't my mom, but yes. I have also been told that if you drink too much caffeine and eat a green apple, it'll help calm it down. And just in case you want the science behind the apple in the voice, it helps you salivate and create mucus, and clear mucus, which is opening you back up.
There we go.
Thank you.
Well, that
Google.
makes me feel better to know that it isn't just my brain telling me it's done something, but that it's actually physically done it. That's great.
Yep.
Well, it's whatever works, but I'm glad there's science behind it. I play basketball with a guy who eats the whole apple, by the way.
No.
Like in between games, he'll eat around it and then just eat the core and the stem and everything. You're not supposed to eat the
seeds. There's arsenic in those. It's bad for you.
Yeah. Tell Ziggy in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
You've told me everything I need to know about Ziggy, by the way.
If you saw him, you'd be like, that guy eats the fucking whole apple right there.
Totally.
Lauren, what do you listen to while you're driving?
Oh, great question. Well, there was a period of time this year where it was all my own music because I was constantly, I split my time between Toronto and LA. If you're in LA, you're in your car all the time. I have no time to listen to mixes. Then I also want to hear how it sounds in a car. So there was like 2 months where it was like only my own voice. And I was like, I got to back out of this. This is too much. Way too much of myself. But I also, and I don't know if this is like my ADHD or something else, I will hyper fixate on a song and I will literally listen to a song on repeat for like an hour. This is my go-to. So it'll be, it could be anything. It could literally be like, what was the one that I got? Oh, I got stuck on this like really random old song. What was it? I can't even remember what it was called. You bring me nuts, I bring me milk, I bring me pills. You give me everything you want. $100 bills, marry me, marry me, marry me. What the hell song is that? It is the most random one.
It's a 90s one.
It is.
Marry
It
me,
is.
marry. It's not Sponge, right? It's not.
No, I gotta find it. It's gonna kill me. But that's a great example of like, that's a song that for a week, I only listen to that song for a week. And I understand how unhinged that sounds. I really do. I really, really do. But here we are.
30 Seconds to Mars.
No.
Although there's been another one there. It's where is it here?
We're all just looking it up.
I know, I'm looking at my playlist. I'm like, where is this thing? It's not it's not Love You Till the End. Is it anything? Is it Dramarama?
Is it Dramarama?
I don't. Yeah, it is. I just had to hear the very 1 second of the guitar off the top. Yeah, Dramarama. That's a great example of like, again, you know, I also really listen. I like Harry Styles. I like listening to Harry Styles when I drive. It kind of brings down the blood pressure. But yeah. Typically, it's like literally one song for a week, which is again unhinged.
No, you're talking to two unhinged music geeks who, I mean, personally, right now, it's just Taylor Swift on repeat for me. But I also have an 11-year-old daughter who, you know, we both like it. You know,
you come about it honestly.
I do. But I also no, it's not an excuse. I liked Taylor Swift before she was born. So.
That's great. So you literally come about it honestly. It's great.
Yeah. I own it.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
When you said before she was born for a minute, I was thinking before Taylor Swift was born. Forgot about the whole part about the daughter. And I was like, wow, good for you.
Well, it's crazy. Like when she was born is when 1989 came out. So it's like that album is 11 years old now.
Oh, wow.
Wild,
that's depressing.
Right? I don't want to depress the fuck out of us, but
it's time, man. When you're a kid, you hear older people talk about how time speeds up as you get older. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And now I'm just like, get me off this ride. It's going too fast.
Oh, 100%. There's not a day that goes by that we're not like, hey, what did we do like the other day? And then Abby's like, that was 2022. You know?
Yeah, I get that. I do.
Okay. How do you feel about Diet Dr. Pepper?
It's the only Dr. Pepper I'll drink.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, my mom was diabetic when I was she's fixed herself now, but she was diabetic when I was a kid, so we only ever had diet soda in the house. So for me, it's that I just never experienced like full sugar soda until I was older, and then when I did, I was like, this is awful. It's like drinking syrup. So I don't have a taste for it. So yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper is one of my faves. I'm going to be honest.
I like it too. I asked that question. Everyone should go listen to Diet Coke and Lexapro. That's why I asked that question. Boom.
Right what you know is what I say. Right what you know.
This is a weird one. How often do people comment on your eyeballs?
A lot.
They're beautiful. That's why we asked.
Thank you so much. Listen, no, it's a bit of a bone of contention with me too. My eyes have changed color over the years. Believe it or not, they used to be a lot greener, and now they're like more in this like gray world. But people comment on them a lot because they're not blue. People think at first they're blue, and then they start to look at it, and it's like, oh, that isn't actually blue. And then they're staring. So then I feel like people have to justify it. You know,
as long as they're not touching them. You know,
I don't even want to touch my own eyeball. Like the idea of contact lenses freaks me out so bad. You share this? You don't want to touch your eyeball either?
No, and as I age, I'm doing this with books, like where I'm pulling away and trying to focus, and I'm like, I know corrective lenses are coming, but fuck contacts. I can't do eyeball stuff.
Same. No, nightmare. Would rather. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't.
I was that little kid that used to chase the two of you around the playground, touching my.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives me anxiety to think about it. You know what I mean? Just thinking about you touching your eyeball doesn't affect me at all. Guess what? My body says otherwise.
I have that same reaction to raw chicken, if it makes you feel any better.
Okay. Listen, we all have our things. We all have our things. Yeah.
Gotta own it.
Totally.
Oh man. Are you a snob about anything?
Yeah. But I'm immediately like, for sure. What would I say I'm a snob about? Well, this one, and I think I feel very justified in it. I am an animal rescue snob. So when people tell me that they bought their dog, I judge it.
Yeah.
And listen, I haven't ever said that publicly before, so you heard it here first. I do. I just do. I think when you get into that work and that advocacy and you learn all about that world, etc., it's like it's just very difficult for me. I try not to be judgmental, but it is difficult for me. I'm a snob about it. I'm a bit of a snob about it. There.
Own it. I'm not even an animal like an animal person. I like animal. I'm just not like so gung ho. But even I know, I'm like, come on. Even I have a little bit of judgment if I see someone with like a Yorkie that they just bought for millions of dollars and whatever, you know.
Well, and typically, like most breeds, there's rescues that you can get, you know, that are breed specific. Like there's lots of breeds of dogs that you can adopt. And listen, I'm just gonna own it. I'm gonna put a period on it. My instinct is to soften this, but I'm not going to. There,
no.
True snobbery.
Do you have a dog?
Of course.
Well,
where is
Abby,
she?
go
Bean,
ahead.
show yourself. She's around here somewhere. Yes, I have my dog Bean. She's wonderful. She's a rescue. She's the light of my life. Light of my life.
It would have been so great if you were like, it's a purebred, like something I bought for thousands of dollars.
Yeah, exactly.
What type of dog is she?
She is a Chihuahua mix. So she's actually mostly pug, according to the DNA test. But she's pug, Chihuahua, rat terrier. And she's fantastic. She's 6 pounds. She's the greatest. She's hilarious and wonderful. There we go. There she is.
Oh my God.
Aww.
Yep. And that's my cat Sharky. Oh, I went away.
So cute.
Yes.
Adorable.
Oh, Animal Corner's my favorite part of the pod.
Oh,
yeah.
Listen, mine too.
I don't know how to follow this up. Do you have an ashtray in your house?
I love that question. I don't know if I do. I feel like I must.
Growing up, did you?
No.
No, smokers in the
my
house?
mom has asthma, so there was definitely no ashtrays in the house. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think. Of course,
like
immediately
vintage,
I'm like,
like,
I must
cool,
have a
pretty
joke
one?
ashtray. Like I must have some, but not that's coming to mind. I don't know if I do. And you know what? I don't think I do because when people come over and smoke, there's like a weird jar in the back. Like it's kind of like the equivalent of like a coffee can. That's where the butts are going. So I don't even think I have an outdoor one.
We got to get her like an old school McDonald's one.
I went to Paris last year and went to this like big market there, and old retro ashtrays with logos in them are like everywhere. They're like a hot commodity and they are not cheap. It was like one that was basically that. It was like Burger King or something for like $25. And I was like, if this was cheaper, like $1 or $2, I would buy it because that's hilarious. I was like,
yeah,
who is paying $25 for this kind of stuff? And I turn around and there's this woman with like a stack of 6 in her hands. And it's just like, okay. But they also smoke a lot more in Paris.
I was just going to say, it feels very Parisian to be like very into collectible ashtrays. I love that.
Are you into astrology or astrology? I'm just trying to use your name.
I loved it.
I love puns.
The answer is also hard yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I don't read my horoscope daily, but like in terms of like a general knowledge, absolutely. Do I think that it's, something we should be ruling our lives by? No. Do I think it's fun and who's getting hurt? Yeah. I think it's fun and who's getting hurt. You know what I mean? I also think I have I'm an Aquarius. I think I have a lot of Aquarian traits. I've dated a lot of male Cancers, and I will say always the same. Always the same. The Cancers.
Yeah, I try to refute it until I read anything about a Scorpio, and I'm like, okay, you nailed it. Great.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I think it's fun, and I think there's something to it. I mean, it makes sense, right? It feels like that this is like some sort of ancient wisdom that we are not here to understand, just merely learn from. That might be the most prolific thing I've ever said.
That's going to be the quote. Ancient wisdom.
I love it. I love it.
We're having fun.
We're having fun. We're having a laugh.
Okay, Lauren Graham or Lauren Lapkus?
Oh, tough choice. Lauren Graham just worked with my friend Nico on the show called The Z Suite. Lauren Lapkus, friend of a friend. I don't know if have I ever met Lauren Lapkus? I don't know if I have, but we have all mutual friends. Ooh,
yeah, in the
tough.
improv world, right?
Yes. You know what? I'm so sorry to Lorelai Gilmore, but I guess it is Lauren Lapkus I'm going to choose. We have more mutual friends. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the right choice. Yeah. She's also hilarious.
They're both fantastic. Z Suite was great, actually. I'm bummed that got canceled. That was a good show.
Listen,
and Lapkus was just in the audience of Dancing with the Stars, and I was watching with my daughter. I go, look, there's Lauren Lapkus, and then I had to show her who that was.
I watched The Wrong Missy. I rewatched The Wrong Missy the other night.
Oh,
I thought she was so good in that. I thought it was so funny.
So good.
I loved it.
She's the best part, the best part of the film. Yeah. It doesn't work without her.
Oh, no.
When's the last time you did improv? Just hopped up and got a little weird.
God, when's the last time I did improv? Probably maybe June or July. I have friends in LA. They have a show called 7 Minutes in Heaven that they do at UCB there. And I don't do it the way I used to. Like when I was first starting out, it was like, I'll do anything to get on stage. I would be taking an improv class or doing an improv show literally like 6 nights a week. Then I performed at the Second City 8 shows a week for many, many, many years. So I feel like I got a little bit of it out of my system. I also am blessed enough that I, on Superstore, we improvised a lot making that show. So I felt like I was like scratching the itch. But so I don't seek it out like I used to. But if friends ask me to do their shows, I'm always happy to go and do their shows. And so, so I'll do that one every so often.
You and Mark on Superstore, it's like the best banter. It's so fun, but it's also like it's adorable as well. There's something wholesome about it.
Yeah,
even though it's contentious in the dialogue, I don't know.
It's it's a classic dynamic, right? Like I feel like everybody loves the dynamic of the two people who kind of hate each other, and one of them is outward, and the other one is hides it a little bit better. Yeah, we had so much fun. That dynamic is so fun to improvise in too, because you already have like such a rich kind of relationship to draw upon. So we had a great time. We improvised a lot, he and I, together on that show.
And he's a fellow Canadian as well.
Yes, we were just together last night cheering for the Toronto Blue Jays as they beat the New York Yankees. What a gift.
I know. I took off I've moved on. I'm a Yankees fan. However, I'm not an angry Yankees fan. They deserve to win. I will be rooting for them and the Cubs going forward. We have a friend in the band called Rural Alberta Advantage, and they're big Blue Jays fans as well. We all know Blue Jays fans, so they deserve to win.
It's our time. It's been over 30
100%.
years. It's our time. Let us have this one, guys.
You got a great team. I'm glad you guys are watching. That's great.
We're doing so well. I'm very excited.
Okay. Do you know your next door neighbors?
Yes. In LA. Yes.
Yep.
In my condo in Toronto? No.
No. Fair enough.
Yeah. We don't really see each other in the building here in Toronto, but no, in LA, I know most of the people on the street actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then in Toronto, how far or how often did you go to Bellwoods Park?
Trinity Bellwoods?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, it's not that far from me. It's beautiful. I mean, listen, you go to that park in the summer, it's just like, it's just an absolute parade of hipsters on picnic blankets. You know what I mean? Like, it's like so many mustaches, so many ironic haircuts, so many bottles of organic vegan wine. You know what I mean? Like, it is
so many tiny beanies above the ear.
100%.
So many black glasses.
The thing I'm noticing about the youth, and I don't know if this is the youth in general or if this is just Toronto youth. Oh, I hit the second hard T, very unlike me. Toronto youth is they're tucking in their T-shirts. The boys
tucking in the tees,
tucking in the T-shirts, and I don't care for it.
But they're also baggy though, right? They're not tight tees. They're like bigger. like 80s
It's like a
masa
looser.
montages.
Yeah. It's bizarre to me. Anyway.
It's happening in Brooklyn too, guaranteed.
Of
So,
course. Listen, do
it's
I feel like an
just-
elderly woman shaking my fist at the sky? Sure, but I felt like it was worth mentioning.
Untuck your t-shirts, you hooligan.
Untuck the t-shirt. Well, listen, I was putting together the band that I'm on tour with, and I said to them, and they're all, of course, boys in their 20s, and they were like, "How do you want us to dress?" And I every photo I sent was just a picture of Blink-182 from like 2003. You know what I mean? I was like, just like this, and I was like, you know what? It doesn't even have to be that specific. I was just like, just untuck the shirts. I cannot go on stage playing rock music with a tucked-in shirt.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
And like armbands, wristbands, and stuff like that. That's what you need. That was the big
fuzzy,
deal.
I found my
Yeah.
old ones from high school. They're coming out on this tour.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I'm dead serious.
Oh man, I can't wait. Are come to Florida at some point? That's
I
all
would
I'm
love to. I would love to. Florida has many things that I really love. The sun, Disney World, lots of fresh citrus. You know what I mean?
Yep. And surprisingly, a healthy pop punk and regular punk scene.
I've heard this.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard this.
Yeah, like growing up we grew up in Orlando, and at the time, at least for me, I didn't appreciate it. But looking back, we went to so many shows, like so many bands, and they played small venues or bars, or like we went to we saw a bunch of bands in like a sub shop, like and still, I went to I went to Bouncing Souls a few weeks ago, and it was jam packed.
That's so cool. That's such a
middle
great
kicks and soft
blast
moshing.
from the past. Bouncing Souls. My God, that's awesome.
So much fun. Okay, are you gonna watch the Super Bowl?
Here's the thing. My birthday's February 4th. So
Okay.
quite often, it is either on or very close to my birthday. I like a Super Bowl party. I like the snacks. I like the camaraderie. I like the shared experience. I don't really, I love a live sporting event. Love it. I'll go see any sport live. Any sport, any team, don't care. But football, it's a tough one for me on the TV. Will I watch it? Long story short, too late? Yeah, probably. Probably. If nothing else, for the commercials. I love those. Always great to see like what celebrity is doing a, $500,000 a minute ad. That's always fun.
Yeah. Oh, I'm 100% right there with you. Abby's over there just like biting her tongue because she knows I don't give a shit about football. I'm there for the spectacle, the pageantry.
Yes.
Give me a huge Bad Bunny performance and some funny commercials and like a 7-layer dip. I'm a happy boy.
Oh yeah, I do a buffalo chicken dip. That's gonna do everything you want it to do. Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
I'm free February that weekend.
Amazing.
February 8th next year.
Is it?
Oh,
okay. Yeah. See,
keep saying later
I
and
just
later.
always know that's the one thing that I can always time is I always know the Super Bowl is around my birthday. So yeah.
Yeah, and if you can get the game on, you can you're like, everyone come to my house. It's also my birthday. Yeah.
Joint party. You're right.
No tuck-in shirts.
No tucked in shirts.
Oh, how do you feel about fake eyelashes?
I love them. I glue them on half the time.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Now I'm freaked out by the extensions, the ones that the ladies go and you sit in the chair and they put them on there, they sew them in, or I don't even know how they do it. Again, because of my eye thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want anybody around my eyes for that long. Have you ever done them, Abby?
I can't do those either, but mostly because I don't want to lay there that long.
Me
but
neither,
I'm too
no.
twitchy. Like I can touch my own eye, but when I go to get my eyebrows waxed, I'm just like, she's like, you have to stop twitching. Like, because like I'm like, I can't see where your hand is, and she's like, you're not supposed to. Your eyes supposed to be closed. Calm down. And then I get really freaked out. So I just
also
the lashes
feel
would
like
do the same thing.
Yeah.
Your bangs
Yeah,
and the
my bangs
lashes
probably
would
get
just
caught
get
in 'em.
like caught in them, and then you'd just be like that.
Then you're again. Then it's like a rat king where all the rat tails get. Yeah. That's a risk. I think also for me, it's like I know people who get those extensions done and then they lose their natural eyelashes, and that's a nightmare.
Yes.
So I'm fine to glue them on. I'll glue on the fancy ones when we want. We don't the rest of the time. I think that's fine.
I like these magnetic ones. It's like an eyeliner.
Yeah.
And then just right there.
Yeah.
And then later I'm like, and you're gone.
Yep. See you later. Oh, I have fake eyelashes everywhere in my home. Like right on if I feel, on the back of my laptop, I can feel one right there. They're everywhere. It's terrible.
Yeah. My roommate used to use really big ones. And the amount of times I like found one somewhere and like panicked really quick because they look like little fuzzy caterpillars.
Yep. It's like a little centipede or something. I know.
Do you know why I asked that question?
No.
Your song Whiplash.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, the questions seem random. They are tailored to the guest and songs and album titles and all that shit. Yeah.
So is that because I would be cruising with the top down, like how does it connect to the eyelashes?
It doesn't.
Whiplash, eyelash.
Oh my God, whiplash! It's a literal connection. I'm getting into like lyrics. I'm going like, wait, did I say something amazing? Nope.
Don't
sometimes
think too
they're
hard.
lyric. Yeah, sometimes they're lyrical. Sometimes they are very surface.
Yeah,
that's amazing. I love it so much.
We can do it again. If you get a bug bite, what do you do? And follow-up question: have you heard of the X with the thumbnail?
The X with the thumbnail?
You should have let her answer first because that could have been her answer. But that's probably really a Florida thing.
Yeah, I think it is a Florida. That's what I was
like
trying to get.
When you get a mosquito bite, you like use any nail and you like put an X, and like where it meets is supposed to be like where the like bite.
It's supposed to relieve it
part
so you don't scratch.
Really,
it.
I've never heard of this.
Like, because I don't think it's real.
Listen, I mean, I also grew up in a place where there was very humid summers, lots of mosquitoes. So it feels like this would be something that would also perhaps have existed up here. But yeah, X with the thumbnail. Never heard of that.
No.
Great specific though.
Do you are bugs, mosquitoes like attracted to you, or are you one of those people that for some reason, unlike myself, just don't get attacked?
No, they like me. They like me a lot. Yeah. For sure. It's mosquitoes, babies, animals. They all really like me.
Baby, I picture babies biting you and like attacking you.
I haven't been bitten by a baby yet, but I never say never. You never know.
Wait till the Super Bowl party.
And those baby gums can be quite painful.
Abby, what you got over there?
What was the question we used to ask about the babies with the throwing stars?
Oh, like how many babies you could beat up versus how many babies if they had throwing like ninja stars. That was early on when we were really sophisticated.
Listen, babies with throwing stars, babies love to throw things. I feel like that would be that's harrowing, dangerous.
And like how much it would differ. Like, okay, I can take on like 25 babies, but if they have throwing stars, I could probably only do like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without.
So tough.
I love the differentiation. You guys should bring that one back. Put that back into the rotation.
All right. We will for the next guest. I asked the bug bite question for the song, The Scratch.
Of course. Of course. Yeah.
I can't wait till you do another interview that's like all lame questions. Like, tell me about your inspiration. You're like,
I know.
Bring back the dumb question.
Oh, listen, over the course of my career, I've done so many interviews that honestly, anytime anybody asks me something left of center or like, just it's a treat. I'm having a ball. Just know that this is so fun.
We are too. My face hurts.
Good.
Just constant smiling.
We're doing it right then.
We are. Okay, who's the first person you call when you get good news?
Oh. I think it's probably still my mom. She's probably still the first phone call for sure. Yeah.
She's a big listener.
She's a big listener. She'll listen. She's listening to this right now. I promise you. I've posted about this. Within 10 minutes, guess what? And she'll probably listen to the whole thing more than once. I have a podcast called True Crime and Cocktails, and she revealed to me that she listens to every episode at least twice, and they're long. They're sometimes over 2 hours. And I was like, you listen to everyone that. I mean, it's lovely. How supportive. She does my merch on the road when I do my concerts. She's the merch mom. Yep.
What's her
Has
name?
a great time. She's great at the job.
What's her first name?
Laurel. I know what you're thinking. Laurel and Lauren? Yeah, she wanted to name me Laurel Jr., but then thought better of it and named me Lauren instead. Thank God. Can I just say?
Gilmore Girls thing going on, though, to bring
Very
it all
close.
back around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable. Shout out to Laurel.
Shout out to Mother Laurel, yes.
When you come through Florida and whenever, next album cycle, whatever, I will be at that merch booth buying a shirt.
Listen, she may be retiring by then. I don't know how well she'd do in the van long term. You know what I mean? Like little short legs. Legs of the tour. Her legs are quite long. This isn't about my mother's legs. The point is, she's fine for a few, but she did 2 with me on the road and she was exhausted by the end. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get her, but you know what? I'll fly her down. I'll be like, the Florida shows are different. Let's go.
You mean she's not living that rock star life and like blowing lines in the bathroom and like going nuts? And
honestly, I have a picture of her that I meant to post with hashtag that tour life. And it's just her like laying so like she didn't want to like mess up her clothes, but she really wanted to sleep in the hotel room. I mean, that was before we'd even done anything that day. Again, this is only day 2. That was day 2 of 2, and she was already passing out. So again, I don't know.
Well, she's a trooper. She paid her dues. She deserves it.
She does.
Do you blow your nose in the shower?
No.
No.
And I know that a lot of you men do that. I've seen what can be left behind.
Well, I'm glad you brought up that. I think a lot of women do it too.
I shouldn't gender it. You're right. Yeah. I'm just saying I don't do it. And I feel like I've had multiple ex-partners do it. I also have had multiple ex-partners. I don't know if you guys do this. You're doing something in the sink, whatever, and then just into the sink.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not doing the sink.
No.
It's a shower or a Kleenex. That's the only 2 places.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not. There's no snot rockets in my shower.
What about old guys that had a handkerchief, would blow their nose and then put it back in their pocket? Seen this? That shit's crazy.
When I really put together what that was as a child, because like my grandfather had one, right? But then it's like I don't think I really clued in. And then he offered it to me once. I remember being a little, very young. And I was like, I blow my nose into this. And he was like, yeah. And I did. And then he just folded it and put it back in his pocket. We can't be nobody's doing this anymore, right? We're not handkerchiefing post-COVID, right? Like we're not just carrying around a sack of germs anymore, right? Like
I keep all my used tissues in my pocket.
I guess that's something we do too, isn't it? You're right.
Do you remember like grandmas used to keep them in their sleeves?
In the sleeve.
Yeah. They'd be like, you're like, and they're like, I got you.
And it was always like part of like lightly used. Like it wasn't, it hadn't been blown into, but it would have been like overly folded or crumpled or something. Like the texture of a nana tissue is different. It's not pristine out of the box.
No.
It's not. Ever.
It's not at all.
It's not. Oh. There's a different feel to it. It's softer somehow.
They just, I don't know. Maybe it's from the fabric softener in the clothes that it's
totally.
With.
You know what? This is $1 million idea. I could pre-handle tissues and then repackage them and be like, just like grandma used to give you. You know what I mean?
Nana tissues is pretty good. Yeah.
Dry your tears with a nana tissue. Come on.
Oh. It's laughable, but it's like, all right, there's some weirdos out there who would snatch that up. It would do well.
For sure.
Oh man. Okay. If you could interview any musician, live or dead, in the vein of bothering the band, so very silly anecdotal questions, who would you bother and what would you ask them?
It's tough because part of me would say something very classic like Stevie Nicks. You know what I mean? But then I'm like, is she going to be into the banter? Is she going to be into the bits? And I don't know. I don't know. That's a risk. I feel like Stevie could be. She also might not be. You know who I think is begging for it? Dolly Parton.
Absolutely.
She would love this. I feel like she would come alive. That's who I'm picking. Dolly. Full stop. A treasure of our generation.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
what dumb question would you ask Dolly Parton?
Yeah. I would ask her like the name of her favorite nail polish color, because I love the names that they give them, like burnt sienna or like, but like nail polish colors, there'll also be ones that are like T for 2 in Central Park. It's like, what is that? And it's like almond color. Like it's like beige. It's like, what is this? How does that? You know, that would be my first question to Dolly for sure. Second question, does she eat breakfast cereal? Because I don't think she does. Can you imagine Dolly just popping open a box of like corn pops? I can't.
No.
Right?
I think that
she
there
does
might
not
be
seem
something humble. It like the child in her. I don't think she's doing a bowl and like milk and all that, but I bet you she has a pantry and she might do a handful every now and again.
maybe. But these
I
again,
could see it.
that's I don't know. I think she's like a cinnamon raisin toast in the morning situation.
Okay. I love it. This is it's perfect. That was a perfect person and two perfect fucking questions. Bravo.
Right? Thank you so much.
I love it. I asked the call question. I forgot to mention this because of the album Call Me When You Get This.
Of course.
I salute you.
This is like the Da Vinci Code. I'm gonna listen back later and try and see the clues before I saw them. You know?
Yeah. What's next? What else are you working on? I mean, obviously the album is out. It's fantastic. Again, everyone go listen to it. But what else? What else you want to throw out there? Tell everyone.
Listen, I'm hosting a baking show that's airing in Canada right now. It's called Halloween Bake Shop. That's fun. I'm trying to get a music tour over in the UK. There's a lot of love for my album over there. A lot of Spotify streams over in the UK. So trying to get that going. And I just want to put it back out there. I want to manifest the Warped Tour for myself. I think that's what's next, you guys. You know what I mean? That's what I want to manifest. 2020, whatever, 2026, 2027.
2026. They're already like, you can pre-order.
That's right.
Tickets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only one announced is like DC and maybe Long Beach, but I know that there's talks. You should have your people make that happen.
Yeah.
And we would love to see you in Orlando Warped Tour next year. That would be epic.
And what would be great is if we could use a clip from this. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yes. my dream, what's next for me? I'm doing the Warped Tour. That's the hope. And then we can cut into like footage of me on the stage. You know what I mean?
100%. I love it.
Yeah.
I have copious amounts of notes, and one of them is manifesting Warped Tour for you.
Oh, thank you.
The power of group positivity.
It's the power of prayer is real.
Yeah. We believe it.
Whether you believe in what you're praying to or not, the whole point is, there's been studies.
No joke. We definitely are on board with the power of positivity and all that stuff.
Exactly. Harnessing a bunch of people's energy is, again, that's science.
Absolutely. Abby, you're going to say
I'm
something?
not laughing at the power of prayer. I'm laughing because you spoke about Dolly Parton and everything that's going around her with her sister the other day, calling for all the prayer warriors. And it's like, we're all thinking Dolly's dying. And then she comes up and she's just like, sorry, I didn't drink enough water and now I have kidney stones.
I know. I think, you know what I think that is though? Because listen, like I'm not even a country music person at all, but like Dolly's, it's different. You know what I mean? It's like Johnny
absolutely.
Cash, it's different. Like there's certain people, it's different. Dolly to me, it's like, I think she's just so beloved that I have said, this is the other thing. I shouldn't put this out there. A few months ago, I said to my cousin out of nowhere, apropos of nothing, I just said, when Dolly goes, I'm not going to take it well. And then this happened. And I was like, did I manifest this?
Did I do this?
But I think a lot of people the same thing. It's like I think that one will impact me so deeply on she's just so pure. She feels like such a like positive force in the world that I feel like everybody was just like, oh God, no. But then it is also funny, the idea that it's like her sister was asking for prayer warriors when it, may have just been like something fairly benign.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna sting. There are, as we get older, there's a few that are gonna really fucking sting. Ozzy kind of stung for me.
Oh God, yeah. Are you kidding? That's like the end of an era. Like that's huge. But it's kind of like animals. It's kind of like you have a pet. You know you're gonna outlive it. Unfortunately, Dolly is all of our collective pets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think we will likely outlive her, and that's it's sad. It's sad to think about.
I hope you get a moment with her. Maybe you can get her on Warped Tour with you.
If you think that now I'm not going to want to add a punk rock cover of Jolene, get out.
Please
get
do.
out. That would be killer. What was the other one? It's not Dolly. It's another old school country gal in the van on tour last week. We heard a song called Fist City. Have you heard Have you heard this song?
No.
Fist City. And now I'm so obsessed with this song, Fist City, that I also want to put into the show.
It's Loretta Lynn.
Lynn. And the lyrics are literally basically like, it's similar to Jolene in the sense that it's like, you think you're going to steal my man? Guess what? We're taking a trip to Fist City. Like, it's so good. I'd never heard it in my life before last week, and I'm obsessed with it now. Again, this is going to be one of my hyperfixation songs now.
Oh, I love it. Well, Lauren, this has been so much fun. We can't think it.
Such
I
a
could
joy
talk to you
me.
for another hour or two. We'll have to have you back without a doubt. You're always welcome back here.
Well, when I'm promoting the Warped Tour, I will absolutely come back.
Yes.
I'll have to. I'll have to. We have to do the dramatic follow-up.
Yep.
Oh, I'm like, I don't even know. My energy has nowhere to go because I'm like, I want this to happen so bad.
Yes. Yes.
Well, thank you so much. This has been an absolute pleasure. We're such big fans. This is like very meaningful. Like we told everyone this is going to happen. So thank you so much for being on Bothering the Band.
Oh, it's such a pleasure, you guys. I had the best time. Thanks for having me.